Hello, everybody. We are live with the city. Bran, what are you wearing? It's the middle of summer.
I'm cold.
Damn. Welcome, everybody, to the city-states of Klovisa, semicolon, dash the God War. Man, I almost said the Sea of Vipers. I'm not gonna lie.
The goddamn war.
The goddamn war.
Welcome
Gentlemen.
to Horus Heresy. I'm your host, Horus.
Check out my
gods
heresy.
did nothing wrong. They're just following the machine god's will, and I don't care.
You've been getting into the lore videos, sir. I'm kind of worried about you now.
I was being exact when I told you that one time how long I've been watching those videos that day.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Non-stop lore.
On 10x.
I'm in too deep.
I need to make more lore videos to get CK off Warhammer. Guys! How's everyone else been?
John, I'm doing good. I have a wall frame downstairs in my basement, so we're making progress.
Oh shit.
I'm done deconstructing. We're now reconstructing.
Based. What about you, Nick?
Picture in Discord.
I beat Noiter today, and I had a pretty good FTL run.
Good shit, dude.
Check
Good
the
shit.
bot for details.
True. Check out Rumble Roar's Discord. No, not Discord. Twitch.tv/Rumble Roar 707, I believe.
717. Close enough.
7. Fuck. Alright, I'll get it right next time.
Not 707.
Either way. Brandon, how are
Awkwardly
you?
Looks at chat.
I'm cold.
You look cold. Are you okay?
No, this apartment's like 72 or something, and it's just not, the AC won't shut
Hell
off.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
know.
not cold first.
No, I have the exact same problem, unironically. I have to go and turn off, close the vent.
I'm a Californian. We only know the world of the Fire Nation, and so, it's not going well, Bob.
No, I get you. God.
Or waterbenders on the California coast.
Yeah.
Everything was good until the Fire Nation arrived.
Oof. Well then,
Oh,
who's
that
ready to
hits
give
you close
the
home.
recap of what happened yesterday? You know what? No. Eric, I'm assigning you the recap, you fucking narc.
That's
Yeah.
right, John. Last
yeah.
time on
Fucking
City
not.
Estates of Klovisa, the Nathan Pain Train show, we were geared up to go on a mission, but 4 dumb fucks that I play this game with didn't do any gearing up, didn't do any prep, just loaded it up and said, we're dropping Hospital in PUBG. We dropped Hospital, John. It didn't go well.
Kinky.
Because we usually drop a chinky, right? But we audible and dropped Hospital this time. So it didn't go well. We retraced our steps, managed to get ourselves out of there. Then they blamed Nathan for everything. And guess what? Nathan didn't appreciate that because he tried to prep at least a little bit, maybe not enough, and maybe not sufficiently to get the job done, but he at least put in some effort. Went back home, and on our flight home, he didn't want to sit in the brig the whole time, so he requested an audience with the captain. He then locked them up as traitors in the brig, and then when we got home, we had a conversation about how they should probably come together as a team, because it stands for together, everyone achieves more. It's a team. There's no I in team. So, and if there is, I'm running the show because it's in the a-hole, and I'm going to be an a-hole the whole time. All right. So
Error. You are incorrect in one assessment. There's not an I in team, but there is an I in raid team. So.
True. It's in the a-hole.
What's up,
if you draw
Sil?
the A appropriately,
Brand?
there's an I in there.
There's an I in Sill, and then also, can we get a translation for what the recap was? I don't understand douchebag. All I heard was, it was all my fault. I'm a terrible leader, and we failed because of me. And that's all
Oh
I could
my
hear.
God.
That can't be
That's
right.
true.
That can't be right.
What the fuck, Nick?
God damn, I sent him those glasses like a year ago.
Yeah.
They're all right here. Hang on. There's one.
Hell yeah, though. You
How
sent me a
many
pic
do
with
you
and your kid
have?
wearing them. It's a 3-pack, John.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Do I need to send you a 3-pack? I could send you a 3-pack.
No, I prefer your money instead.
I had a big
All right.
where Aurora was going to put readers on, but I can't find the big ones. Here they are.
Guys, my calendar says it's the 10th. I don't think that's correct.
One spoonful of your spaghetti.
I'm sorry, what was that?
3 days
CK?
out there, and then like a day and a half back because we were there for like a day. So it's like 5 days from when we left.
CK, I can't hear you over whatever your picture is. Yeah, it's too loud.
Actually.
Does anyone want to add anything onto the recap other than Nathaniel's a bitch?
We got good tasting fungus, and it started a forest fire.
You started a forest fire, true.
I did use Fireball. Yeah, a few times. And when
kind of just attacked the earth in one.
Something, Syl and I need to betray something to win.
Yeah, and at FYI, I prepared that fire. You're welcome.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. These are.
That's all I got.
It's all he's got.
John,
I don't know if my audio
want
is
to add?
working. I can't hear anything. Do you guys hear the music?
I
I usually turn it down so I can hear everybody else.
The only music I hear is in my head. So
Audio, video, I can turn it way up.
Probably those
don't need
cheeks
to.
clapping behind you is all you can hear, Brand.
Ooh.
that's it.
Shout out
Okay.
to you in the chat.
Otacon.
Alright, we're getting a little sussy before we've even begun. It is the 10th of Spring Swirling, also known as Fantasy February.
Yeah, football! Woo!
It is a beautiful day. Let me go ahead and check the calendar and its calendar events. As you guys get told to go to your rooms and think for a moment.
From Daddy Ty.
True. Am I missing holidays on my calendar? No. I don't think so. Anyway. Yeah, you guys have to go to your room for a little while and think. And I want us to talk about how our characters are feeling and thinking in this moment of treachery, of betrayal, but also of clearing the air. Because some of you have been performing worse and better than others. And maybe this is a moment of self-reflection where we can take a breath, sit in our rooms, and just think about how to solve our problems. I think we're going to start with Leishtung and work our way up to Syl, giving Brandon enough time to generate his brain cells to figure out what Syl's problem is. Leishtung, you're sitting in your room. Sentry's there, staring at you, having been brought along on an adventure and is still coughing out fungus. You're in quarantine, technically. You can't leave. You've been told not to leave your room. You have to think. You have to sit down and think. Leishtung, what's the biggest problem your team is facing?
Coordination. We don't have a top-down schedule that we follow, or like usually, or should have before we engage in like a mission. We don't like really like even sit down. We have like a snack room discussion the day of getting the assignment.
There's no snack room. I'm sorry.
Before I'm talking about our history.
Historically,
You know?
yeah.
I'm talking about this is the past. You know? And that'd be it. We kind of have the one snack room discussion, say, all right, we'll meet up at the airport at 10 on Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of go with it.
Yeah.
We don't have a sit down like, all right, who's gonna go buy the supplies? Who has the money for it? Who's gonna go get this? So we can like, we just kind of go get our own things. Like, I'm good. And then just come along with no like team playing. And I think that needs to change.
Okay. Wait, Stong, you take careful notes of this. You think for a while. Yeah, didn't we used to have a guy named Miros and Ebor who, like, organized us, who questioned us on what we need for the mission, and then ultimately died and then left because he was a sussy baka who got a little bit too addicted to wands that told them sweet nothings.
The power of
being
being
held in a cell
berserk.
somewhere.
Whatever happened to that guy, anyway? You think to yourself, hoping he's alright.
I always assumed he was still just locked up in the tower basement.
Okay.
The tower base.
Finally, the last thing I want to have you, Leishtong, tell me. Is what Nathaniel did good? Is what he did wrong? Where does Leishtong feel that Nathaniel's actions fall? In the hard dad stance, or like, you're a traitor to our team?
I think Lei Sheng would think about our relationship and where we stand in this structure, in this military structure, to our leader and our perceived lord of this land. And take a minute to try and think about Nathaniel, because I've had more casual interactions with him ever since he let Sentry in. So, naturally I come pick him up at some time and make sure he gets home safe.
Yeah.
And then I take the dog home. And it's like, he's not a bad person. He clearly has a goal in mind when he tries to confront us. But I feel like maybe he doesn't feel like he's being heard, and that's frustrating him right now. After we just came off a really stressful situation, considering that he had to do the space crack, then 6 months training with some politician dickhead and then had to go to war and almost die a couple times to a fucking kraken. I think maybe he's stressed the fuck out and he just wants some structure going on.
Maybe the case. For sure. We jump to Aurora. We look at Aurora's room. Aurora, you're one of the few members of the entire task force who originally got their own room. What does it look like? Did you ever decorate it?
Absolutely not. She's never been here.
She's never been to her own room?
Hardly. We've been at the Isles of Flavor for the past, month or so.
Yeah, but you were in the reservist for a year, right?
She is glad she has her room. It is very, very plainly adorned. Okay. No pictures. A few little, mementos, tiny little trinkets, because she's an old lady, and that's what old ladies collect when they get to that age, because what else are they going to do at that point?
Fair.
True.
She takes a look at her scant little room and is like, what in the actual fuck? Why is it that the only person on the team that I can trust is the one who is inevitably going to betray? Dog Boy is too good. Too good. I trust him, but he will never trust me. Fucking Narc. The illiterate one before me tried to warn me, and I did not listen. No, did not listen. No. Oh, and the Igor. God's stupid Igor. We love him so much, but fuck. Is he a rogue? Ugh. She contemplates to herself before saying the only 3 words that she would ever say at this point. Jerome.
There's a mirror within your... Oh, I'm forgetting. Your vanity. Where you apply your paint and your makeup to give you your beautiful mask. You hear a knocking coming from it. And as you turn to it, you see him. Jerome, the bird demon from hell. Jerome is pale-skinned. He has black fiberglass feathers as well as a matching set of eyes, as though he is looking into the void itself. He possesses avian features. He is currently sitting down, looking at you, as if he is in the chair before you, projecting his image.
Darling, I could use some company. Apparently we are in trouble yet again.
Jerome's voice.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak more clearly into the mirror. What, darling?
Sorry. I apologize. I was swallowing a rat.
Oh, you could have said you had frog in throat. It's fine.
It was a rat. He looks very serious when he says this. Sorry about that.
We have all been there, darling. So, what is new? Nothing?
No, nothing at all.
That sounds not convincing, darling.
He begins to smile.
I can see you smiling through your beak.
He winks.
I don't think birds can wink, but I get it.
I have eyelids, fucker.
Okay. So nothing is new then, no?
I'm just plotting, planning, and backstabbing. Getting ready, you know.
You know, we are all there too, darling. Plotting
Yes.
murder.
Speaking of being backstabbed, I heard this Nathaniel character is, someone I should be talking to.
Can you shit on his pillow or something, please?
No, I've been banned from the personal rooms for harassing people.
Can you summon a demon chicken to shit on his bed?
No, they'll detect it. Instantly kill it, like they do to me sometimes.
Sorry, darling.
Yes.
So
How do you
anyway,
feel?
Not
Being betrayed.
betrayed? I mean, please. We all betray, no?
Yes, we do.
Is that not literally how we get our goals in life?
It is.
Slowly backstab those around us until we have everything we need, including eternal life.
Until you make it to the top, as they say.
Till we all are remembered forever and ever and ever, darling, no?
Yes.
Is that not what everyone wants?
No.
Oh, well, that's where I'm headed.
Good. Join me.
I mean, take me with you. Shut up and take my money.
Unfortunately, Toastbox is made out of paper.
Oh, darling, did you fall victim to that poor little...
Yeah, I invested in a 401k recently. I signed up, and they sort of...
We don't have to worry about the cost on our equipment. No, it's so heavy.
It's unbelievable.
If you
do not know
discount the Pleasure Rat land with your credit card.
No.
Pleasure Rat. Oh, yeah, Pleasure Rat. But totally not a Chuck E. Cheese called Pleasure Rat.
Good callback.
God damn it. Fucking got him.
So, the word has gotten around that we have been knocked on, no?
Oh, yes, yes.
Put in a good word for me, darling, no?
Where?
I don't know.
Hell?
The
anthill?
Yes? No?
Are you planning to fucking kill yourself? Jeez, Aurora.
I mean, aren't we all going to die at some point? You told me recently I need to do some big betrays in order to be
Hell
happy
yeah.
in Anthill Land.
That's
I'm
what we
thinking-
do.
I be plotting.
Okay. So is this just a social call? Did you just need someone to talk to? Because I'll shoot the
I'm
shit.
locked up in my room. What else have you got to do?
You want to play tic-tac-toe?
Oh. I mean, we can start there.
Ah, hell yeah. He pulls out like lipstick or eyeliner and just like makes a crosshatch on the mirror.
Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else.
I bet you were. Let's
Aurora
do it.
places an X in the top left corner.
You start placing. And we will fade away from that scene, Aurora, as you begin to play the remote board games with a bird demon. Syl, we jump to you. You're in your room.
Yeah.
You're in quarantine.
Not like that's anything new.
True.
Uh,
You're not even
but-
allowed to leave the court. You're not in your house. Where your alchemist is fucking using your money to build a freaking meth lab in the woods.
Super excited about that, by the way.
As we all are.
Yeah.
You're in the fucking tyrant's court. Not even in Tulst itself.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What are you doing? What's going through your mind?
Well, the beds aren't comfortable, so I just figured I'd kind of float and play, relax, let down my wings, so to speak.
Can you fly anymore?
I don't have to. I can,
Oh, levitate.
yeah.
True. You let the air be your pillow. Magic surrounds you as you go horizontal, staring at your ceiling, twitching your now defunct wings. You wonder if they are going to suffer from necrosis soon. You can't even feel them anymore.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too bad in here. I mean, just have to figure out a way to get back at him.
True. Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
This voice in your head asks you some questions, Syl.
Finally.
Why did he betray you? Before you betrayed him?
Still haven't figured out that one since I'm the one that keeps him alive. Even when he goes down. I've resurrected him.
Maybe not in the literal sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
I catch your meaning.
Yeah. No. I think he just is jealous. I mean, I rolled a natural 20 plus my 5 charisma modifier for a hotness. And he's like a 2.
You think Nathaniel's a 2?
Well, I mean, Avi, look at me and then look at him. I am literally a creation from an angel.
Yeah.
I'm heavenly looking. I mean, I think he's a mutant. I don't know what he is. It's a sad little thing. And, if I looked like him, I'd be upset too. Like, I'd be mad at my deity that I worship. Like, why would you make me that ugly and expect me to love you? Kind of like vibe. And I get it. Well, I don't because I'm so much better than him in every way. And you know what they say?
Yeah?
The ones who narc the hardest are the ones with the smallest wand.
We cry.
Oh, man. Staring at your ceiling, you can't help but smile as you run the conversation over and over and over again in your head about what you would have said, what you would have done, what you should have done. But much like you staring at your ceiling, there is
And
silence. Because you were silent when you should have spoken.
It's true. But, that what they say is true is when it's not sometimes what people say, it's what they don't say.
True.
And there's a lot of things that were left unsaid that seem to, always shed light on a story that's not necessarily fully told. So,
You definitely
I'm-
are
I-
playing it close to the chest, so.
but that's what I'm doing. Now I'm writing in my diary, explaining about how I just feel bad for him. Because he's so ugly. And it makes me sad. Because I am a rose. in a garden of weeds. And they get to see me, but I unfortunately have to see them. But that is a burden that I bear, okay?
Keep going. We're gonna let him keep going, guys.
Yeah. You want some roleplay, bitches? I got you. We're going
Sure.
there.
He's just saying the
This is
truth,
a monologue.
John, and if we can't handle the truth, like
We should get out of the kitchen if we can't handle the
Come on,
fire.
Bran, finish it. Bring it home.
Bran, what are you gonna do? What's the plan? What's the plan for Syl?
Honestly, it's kind of nice that I made a deal with the bird person because I like this idea of revenge. And the tyrant said we can't kill him.
True.
And like I said, some things are louder when unsaid. And there are so many things besides being dead.
It's true. Well, playing with revenge and toying with the ideas of a future that may or may not come to pass. You are still a team, and you will have to learn to settle your differences one way or the other. But you know where your boss has his cards. Nathaniel's the good boy. Nathaniel is the good pet. Perhaps a loyal lapdog to the tyrant. Which Leishton can't help but feel a little bit jealous of. Because unlike the others who are locked in their room, Nathaniel is walking around the tyrant's court. In lockstep
if you remember,
with none
Tyrant
other
and I walked away.
than the tyrant. Nathaniel, what are you doing? This isn't really a day off. But the tyrant's not telling you to fuck off. He's allowing you to walk with him, much like they do in the West Wing, when they just have running conversations. People come up to him, they start pestering him about something, he deals with it as quick as he can and moves on to the next subject.
He's
a busy
taking
man.
notes because maybe like Tyrant's gonna put me like right below him as you've seen the show The Office. There's the boss, and then I am the assistant boss, not the assistant to the boss, but like the assistant boss, right?
Yeah.
But I think everyone in the Tyrant's Court is gonna be like, yeah, the assistant to the boss. Okay.
You're just Dwight Schrute. I fucking get it.
Yeah. See, it makes a lot of sense now.
Isn't he the
Old
Office's
Jim has been
favorite character?
collectively Jim.
I've never seen The Office, I'm
Everyone
not
likes
gonna lie.
everyone likes Jim.
Oh, it's good.
Jim?
Really quick question. Is your character, when it comes to like the race and stuff like that, are you the rat race thing?
Yes, that's correct. I am a human.
Okay.
It's known as variant human, yeah.
Before we get too much farther away, Creed Bratton's the best character on The Office, hands
True.
down. Carry
True.
on.
Doesn't he just play himself in real
Yes,
life?
he does, goddammit! And I'm gonna mute myself while I continue my argument.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm walking around. I'm taking notes with how Tyrant handles all of these problems because he's keeping the show together. And if I'm going to keep the show together with my team, I need to learn from the best, the man himself. So I'm taking notes on all of this. Got
The biggest thing you will note about the Tyrant is that he uses a very gentle approach to everyone. He does not get physical, he keeps his distance. He only takes stuff that is handed to him briefly before passing it off to somebody else who can solve the problem that he does not necessarily need to. He delegates. He leads not through example, but by showing people a path for themselves to walk instead. It is a very strange sensation just being surrounded by a person that everyone gravitates towards and who others orbit around. You feel like a planet in the cosmos for a moment, Nathan. You, a satellite of the planet Tyrant. and you can't help but feel the bodyguard continue to glance at you. Unsure if you're truly a threat or not, Nathaniel. Is this just a step for you, Nathaniel? Is there a greater ambition after this? Or is this where you see your road having ended?
The being the lead of the raid team, and then like some higher step up, like Bojibal has been promoting himself, right? He's been getting himself promoted from driving our ship to the head of the whole, well, probably most of the army, right?
Fucking fleet, hell yeah!
The admiral of the fleet. Similarly, like Nathan sees it in that kind of light. If he can't get his own team together and he can't like get everything popping off, doing good things for everybody, how is he going to move on to like because once the war is over, what do, right? Probably go be a politician of some kind. Probably like it's not all about fighting. It's not all about how much violence you can inflict. It's about managing all of your skills. So he's going to try to take this approach back to his team to get everyone together.
Okay. Eventually, you will arrive within a chamber that is not a snack room, but I believe you all have been here before at some time or another. It is the back-up meeting room, where the tyrant will tell you, Nathaniel, take a seat. Having taken something from a person who passed him by, said, this is what you asked for. He took it, followed him with it, and now he hands it to you. A file for you to go through. You open it up, and it is none other than all of the raid team members. Current, dead, missing, including yourself. Nathaniel, you look at the observed weaknesses of someone who has been with you the entire time, that has been watching your entire team for sporadic bursts, has denoted conversations each of you have had with him. These are Shade's notes. They state your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities, your, not sins.
Opportunities for improvement.
Opportunities for improvement, as well as things that can be easily abused. To either manipulate, trick, or outright kill. This is a spy's hit list. You humorously look through Aurora's that says, LOL, wait 16 months for how to kill. Shade being a piece of shit, truly. There's no further commentary. It's just Shade's notes. And there is a reliability rating score for each and every one of you. It goes from 0 to 10. It has Syl at the lowest of 0.5. It has Aurora at a solid 3. Leistung a 7. Igor a -2. So I guess the score does, like, the 0 was crossed out in handwritten notes. It was -2.
Yeah, it has a bar there where you're supposed to put the hash on it. It's just like written in to the left of it.
Yeah. You see it was like crossed out multiple times though, because it went from like 9 to then 7 to then 10 to then 6 to then 1, and then like the entire line was just crossed out entirely, and to the left of it, -2 in red ink. It has
Sentry is at like a 9 of a good boy.
Sentry has a column within Leistungs. It has like a little picture paper clipped in, and it just says, in red text of like, where did this thing come from? And like several question marks. What breed is this?
Just all question marks.
Why is it drinking alcohol? And why does it look so goddamn good in a little half cape to go detective working in? And not only that, but there's like a couple of Sentry. Like, he's a photocentric dog. For sure. Good old Sentry. Who's a good boy? He's a good boy.
Yeah, it just had 3 pages of written good boy.
Finally, Nathaniel, there is your file. And the reliability rating is empty. And you look through it. And there's nothing written in there anymore. Clearly, there used to be stuff. And you look. It's empty. You see no comments, no anything. As if a blank sheet has been put in your place.
Who's Nathaniel?
I look up at Tyrant. Are you aware that this is blank?
Yes. Nathaniel, I am giving you an opportunity. I am allowing you, if you wish, to erase yourself from history, from our records, and to do more. Nathaniel, you have something that no other member of this task force has. My trust. If you wish, there is room for promotion. Alternatively, you can stay within the public eye, which eventually Tulst will unseal all of the records of what the task force did. Your actions will be noted, including by Shade's reports. Or you could disappear and become not a Shade, not like Shade, but a shadow of mine. I don't have many spies or people worth my time to even consider it. I only have 2 others in this department, I suppose. Are you interested?
I think this is a so Nathan's like blown away. He like drops the report on the table, like holding it, and just is like blown away. Sits back in his chair, leans way back, and is, I don't know if he's shocked, but he appreciates what Tyrant is telling him, and he looks Tyrant like straight in the eyes and says, "I think this is probably the next best step moving forward, as." Based on what has recently happened to the team, I'm a catalyzing force for them to rally around, but I wouldn't want to go missing for one reason or another and jeopardize their mission even further.
I sadly have to agree. Your team members, Igor specifically, is the one that is most likely to outright attack you the moment he is outside of Tulsa. My range of protection is known, and although I could enchant your teammates to be unable or make it incredibly difficult for them to hit or cast spells on you, I believe I would lose 5 agents instead of 1.
I close the report and say, how do we proceed?
Say yes.
I absolutely 100% will devote myself to being one of your agents.
Okay. Nathaniel, our vision of you fades as we pan to the door with the tyrant's smile in our periphery. Can you please roll me 4d61 6
You
times?
fucking got it, my man.
Thank you. That's how I give you a new character sheet.
Later, narc! I'm sorry, what? Oh, did you lose your character? Oh, no.
Excuse me, I haven't lost it. I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Chad killed a fucking dragon.
Eric's getting his own spin-off show, unlike Chad. So get fucked. Being a narc is lit. Perfect.
Oh, those are good.
That's a paladin stat block.
That is a paladin. Man, they're replacing like the most competent member of the entire team with
God
some
damn.
shit or nobody. Hell yeah.
Hey, really quick. Can I ask a question? Can we utilize something?
Can we utilize
Also,
something?
will you drop me a character sheet?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
see
doing
the
it right
hotness.
Okay, save changes. You should have it.
Can I
I
use
put it
that
as
for one of
Eric.
those roles?
I'm sorry?
Can I use that for one of his roles?
Oh, and he's so ugly. He's like Nathan was twice as pretty as this guy.
John, can I use my next Westmark session reroll for one of his rolls?
Absolutely not.
I will allow one mulligan, but it would have to be an 11. I want the 7, 8, and 7.
Do it.
You want to re-roll an 11? 11s are boring. That's the only reason. It's like plus 0.
Fuck me over with this roll. Who's given something for the reroll?
All right, reroll one of the 11s.
Give me some
given
channel
one-
points.
How
The
many channel
flashback
points?
to where give a flashback worth of channel.
Give me a
points for
flashback
reroll.
worth of points.
You know
All of
what?
you.
I will
Each
say
of you.
that
You
so
need
hard right now.
I'm sorry,
I
Sil?
need some. Can you pass?
That
You need
you-
you just need a quick flashback, bro. I got you,
Hey,
fam.
I'll
Yeah,
sub
thank
you
you, bro.
so hard right now, John.
Done. Thank you, Timmer.
Oh, both
I will
11s
make it
get
rain,
rerolled.
John.
Oh no!
I can't hear you, Brandon. They keep talking.
Brandon, go.
I said I'm gonna sub you so hard right now, John. I'm gonna
For
log
killing
in.
Nathaniel? I know you wanted to,
Oh
so
shit,
I
we
beat
do
you
need
to
to
it.
dab for Nathaniel. You're right, Corin.
Oh my
My
god.
god, he can play a wizard. No.
There you go.
Okay.
Two 11s got rerolled into a 15 and a 10.
That's better.
Nice.
You may set your character sheet to level 9 if you
Alright, I'm
wish.
running low on points, kids.
Oh,
You always
uh,
start dabbing.
I don't know if all of you leveled up. Is anyone still level 8
No, everyone's
based? Okay.
This is not the scrub team, John. You're gonna have to find a team with a lower average.
Very true.
Probably.
Which is now the Discovery
For the
team.
first time of our team
Igor is
squad.
also level 9.
It's not the
I'm gonna
first
have his
time,
character
dude.
sheet.
We've only benefited once.
All right. Eric,
Hi, John.
you can spend as much time as you want working with your character sheet, working whatever you want, and you know, whenever you want, you and only you, Eric, can bring back Nathaniel. Although Chad is stuck within his obligations, Nathaniel is now more or less a entity that will be in the background, actively helping or hindering other teams solely for their own gain.
Hell yeah.
Well, solely for the tyrant's
Eric
gain,
is
truly.
actually just starting a new class in Warframe.
Yes. His name is Jack Bauer.
I have this Iron Fisher that I want to play.
Fuck off.
He's got familiar and luck, and he's gonna be great, John. You're gonna
You
love
can
him.
make potions, John. Isn't that cool?
oh my
Don't
god,
make me
yeah,
regret this.
be an artificer. Be an artificer. Be an
No,
Do not
alchemist.
be an artificer.
I play out of the PHB. All right, I'm gonna go on mute. Y'all are beautiful, and I will hop in when we hop in. But take it
Okay.
away.
I'm
everybody else.
actually going to say we're going to take our first break here. I know it's a little bit
Really
early,
great.
but when we come back, we are going to summon the remnants of the raid team, including Igor's ghost, and do some community outreach. We'll be right back, everybody.
We have someone who knows how to pilot Igor.
Hello, everyone. We are back after no messages. I hope. I hope no messages. I did not play an ad. Alrighty. We reconvene. The raid team, what is left of it, has been summoned to the Tyrant's Court. To the courtroom. Igor is wearing handcuffs. He fought his way, trying not to be taken, thinking he was going to be put down like a criminal for, destroying the snack room, which is still on the table. He might get euthanized, but we'll worry about that in a little while. Instead, we are going to focus on you three. Staring down the tyrant. Angry, likely. Frustrated, for sure. Evening Sentry looks a little bit sad. Then looks up to Leishtung. If you have something to say, now is the time to say it.
I believe that our team has been dysfunctional and disorganized, and that we need to have an official status of someone who is going to delegate and manage scheduling at the very least, if not a leadership position amongst our rank.
I agree. And I'd be the perfect person for the job.
Seal, you pushed me off a boat 2 weeks ago, darling.
I took
I don't-
initiative.
That is
Initiative. Who saved all y'all's asses with the water elemental? If it wasn't for me, no. No, Queen. If it wasn't for me, y'all be dead. Multiple times. I've literally kept this team together for so long.
I mean,
No,
I'm gonna put my hand on Sill's shoulder.
I know.
remembers that time you healed Gorgor instead of healing Leishtung?
I'm gonna put my hand on Aurora now, on her
I call
shoulder.
initiative.
And now I'm gonna Thaumaturgy. Shut the fuck up. right emanating from me.
Your voice creates a small shockwave which blows each other's hair, ruins each other's clothing a little bit.
Darling, I have makeup on, please.
Right.
You need a mint.
That is all I have
That's a little
to say on my opinions. Tyrant for now.
I agree with them. I believe you all are discoordinated. Or at least not on the same page. Nathaniel was my spy for your group. Specifically because Igor, he stares at Igor, was being a little bit traitorous. He seemed to be collecting wealth not for the future of mankind, which is who we are fighting for, but for himself.
But Igor is a paladin. He's good, no?
Not really. When we took our oaths to humanity, I was being genuine. It was not a tongue-in-cheek, haha, you're actually serving me. I meant humanity and the world. One day I will abdicate and be gone from this throne. And if the rest of the world will not be able to survive without me, then Tolst will fall. I want you all to know what you are fighting for. I know you probably don't care, and this probably won't even change your mind. But I am going to enforce that you do community service for 30 hours this week. And then to come back here and tell me what you learned. in a 500-page, no, I'm kidding, 500-word report. We will then read it out loud. Together.
I'm sorry, is this grade school? What?
It is grade school. I'm treating you like children, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a knife. I'm gonna have to let myself go here.
I'm told that Igor doesn't know how to write or read, so someone will have to help him.
I'll scribe for him.
Naughty.
However, there will only be 2,000 words needed, because Nathaniel is no longer on your team. There is no need for me to have a spy amidst you anymore, when your loyalty is no longer in question.
Is he dead? Please.
He is not dead, no. He got promoted, I'm so sorry, Sil.
It's alright. I still have time. At least it'll be me when it happens.
Good luck. You may all choose how you wish to provide this community service. I will not necessarily be making calls on your behalf, but I can get you in touch with people.
Musical theater!
We do have a fundraiser coming up.
Do you have the Blue Man Group?
No, they're a Cantillari band, and they exploded with Cantillar, unfortunately.
Like they blew up on the charts? Or
Yeah.
they literally blew up?
They quite literally blew up on the charts.
Mm.
Like, the charts were there, of Cantillar, and then they exploded in a fireball.
Well, good for them. Some people never make it on the charts.
And they'll be done forever.
Literally. Literally. Not figuratively. Anyway. Leishtung, you have a dog. I don't need to tell you this, but kids like dogs and animals.
Yeah.
You know. Figure something out.
Don't worry, I've watched all 3 seasons of Castle Power. I'll entertain.
Understood. So, obviously, you're not allowed near schools.
Or parks.
Or parks, yeah. Or apartment buildings that have children in them. So,
Get drunk once. And then
I don't know what you're going to do, but I hope you come up with something. I will give you until the rest of the day. I will talk to someone who's in charge of a fundraiser. I think it's an Ozark simulacrum. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why we don't just create shit, and we have to... I hate this economy, guys. Fuck me for money. He just rubs his face. Alright. You may now walk amongst the castle if you escape or do whatever, you know. If you break contract, I'll be upset.
I salute and
You
walk
salute.
off. Yeah.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Start making my way downtown.
Okay.
Aurora's been humming songs in her head of how she's going to earn her way back into the heart of the tyrant via community service.
True. Igor screams, kicks, and is dragged off into the darkness, saying, "No, I didn't blow up the snack room! It wasn't me, I swear!" But we all know he's lying. Yeah. Time will pass. Who knows what they want to do? You want to do a fundraiser, Rumble Roar?
Sorry, what? I'm definitely not practicing piano right now. What?
You want to do a fundraiser? Are you ready to go?
Nope.
Okay. Leishtung, what about you?
I'm gonna volunteer at Children's Hospital so they can play with the dog.
Hell yeah. Would you settle for a general hospital?
Yeah, you know, the point is to be like those people who come in to do wellness checks and like bring activities for them and stuff like that.
You don't want to do that. Those are the state-funded ones. They're gross. Don't.
They are state funded.
Don't do it.
There is only one hospital in Tulst, due to the fact that magical healing is a thing. With the Tyrant healing everybody all the time, no one really gets injured anymore. If they go to 0 hit points through jumping off a building, they're immediately brought back to 1. A cushion of energy protecting them. But there are diseases, some that can't be cured.
Chlamydia.
And still, despite no one dying, people are suffering. So you go, Leishtung, to a hospital. At first, you will find, or try to find the one kid who is there, but children are pretty resilient, especially when they're younger. And with, magical healing, lesser restoration spells, no one gets too diseased where, unless there is, like, something born within you that is, like, super fucked, then you're kind of toast. But
Like diabetes?
yeah. Tulst is one of those cities that does have enough technology to care for these people. Where what you really find, though, Leishtung, is the elderly. The old, the infirm, the not hundreds of years, but people within their hundreds who don't have family, who don't have hospice structures here, who rely on this hospital essentially to die. And although they are old and infirm, and some can't even walk anymore or get out of bed, the Tyrant is keeping them alive, too. Carte blanche. They still have the ability, most of them still have the ability to talk and think clearly. But for some who have dementia and other degenerative diseases, especially with the brain, it's a struggle. Especially for the workers of this hospital, the people who care. And when you arrive with a fucking dog, it is a moment of relief for some people. Like Sentry, although is a guardian and a watchdog, essentially, he cares about humans. And he's done this role before to comfort people in pain, even if they can't feel it necessarily.
As I walk in, and I get like the workaround of what I'm gonna be doing and such, and like get to it. My first patient, I'm just gonna walk up to them, say hi, my name is, and
Hello.
ask for this. This is my dog Sentry. He's also
Oh,
here.
what a good boy.
So what's a time that you remember that you'd want to share if you could share anything to the world?
You ask this person. We're gonna call her an elderly woman, likely within a centennial, so 100+ years old. She is currently immobile, bedridden, cannot get up at all. Her bones are thin, her muscles are atrophied. Oh, hello.
Elderly
Get him out of there, CK, before I get banned off Twitch. You will hear this story, a circular one that rounds and rounds over and over again. It is strange, and you humor it, and there is like a alien intensity as the realism kicks in, that this is a person. As they talk about their childhood, which they have degenerated to. Talking about how they used to live with their parents and that their mother would constantly chastise them, saying not to go down the mountain into the sea of trees because you would get swept away by the river. And she keeps telling you this, and she'll like go on different stories about when she was a younger woman in a brief moment of clarity, how you look like a hunter she used to fancy back in the day. But again, she mentions the river and the forest and the mountain, as if it is like ingrained within her to say these things.
Is it like some kind of trance that she's in, or she just happens to be repeating these like things unconsciously aware that she's repeating this?
It seems like a trance, yeah. As if she's almost been magically influenced to do this. But it's not magic. It's her brain. It's her organs. And her time on this world.
I'm gonna ask her if she would like to see that river in that forest again.
No, if you go down the river, you'll be swept away into the sea.
Do you remember where the river was? Where your home was?
Down the mountain, in the sea of trees. You can't go down the mountain. You'll fall into the river.
You've been to the Sea of Trees?
Yes, I used to live there with my mother.
Yeah.
How was the Sea of Trees? Did you like it?
No, it was scary.
Why was it scary?
Because of a mountain. You'd fall in to the river. She repeats it over and over and over ad nauseum. It is... At first it's funny. It's a game for Leishtang. Like, oh, I can outthink this problem. But she can't stop herself from mentioning it. It becomes depressing. Do you need a moment, MCK? For background?
It's gonna be longer than a moment, so we should just finish this up.
Okay.
After my time finishes up with her, I'm gonna go to one of the nurses and like repeat what I heard from her, and if that's normal.
The nurse nods. Every day. For the past 3 years.
Does this happen to a lot of them?
Not all, no. We've asked the bigger hospitals, specifically in the Forge of Alvin, about what this could be. They say it is an old cognitive disease known as dementia. It's progressed so far that she's a century old. She's not gonna get any better. It's the only
There's
reason...
diseases that can't be cured by magic?
They nod, yeah. Not even... I mean, the Tyrant's tried. He's still keeping her alive for some reason, but... She would be dead without him. Likely within a few days. However, this kid got his arm severed in the tsunami that happened. Maybe you should go talk with him instead. That's way, you know, he's got his whole life ahead of him. He's gonna get a sick prosthetic soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep talking to each one as my time demands,
Yeah.
and then gain over like perspective or knowledge they have to share.
For 30 hours, you will spend doing this over the course of likely a couple of days. And each life you interact with has so many stories attached to them. But the commonality is that they are solely here because the tyrant is keeping them alive. And the moment he will leave, within a few days, each one of them will wither away and die. It is a horrible implication and a reality of your life you must now deal with.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit on this idea about tyrant and he's actually doing it.
Yeah. We're going to jump to either Aurora or Syl next. Who's ready to go?
This song is prepared as it's going to be, John.
Okay. Aurora! We're going to change the music a little bit because it is a festival here in this fundraiser. You are in an old opera hall that has been decommissioned due to the fact that no one in Tulsa really uses it. But currently it is now in use as a bunch of well-to-dos and wealthy people of the city are greeting their new friends, the disaffected and, well, refugees of the Isles of Flavor. Let's go ahead and find some happy, cheerful music. Woo! Where are you, happy, cheerful music? I know I don't have many of them.
Many folders, John.
Nope, that's farting noises. Uh-oh. Haha, there we go. Happy music times ahead. Ooh.
Wait, you have a whole farting? Never mind. No follow-up questions, Your Honor.
You've heard it before. Alrighty, as the festival or festivities will increase, this is going to be more or less a... Okay, let's be real. It's not like the greatest of fundraisers, but we're starting out with the richest people and then working our way to the smaller time where we can turn it into a legitimate, like, welcoming festival to raise money for the refugees and the war orphans that have now been created through the several hundred deaths of your own armed forces.
I
okay.
can't see what's whooping. What's whooping?
CK sleight of hand in something.
CK's trying to cop something. Alright.
Sure. He's trying to steal morphine. Okay. We didn't hear that, CK.
I rolled it on Igor's shit. He was trying to steal the candy from the babies.
Based. Aurora, you are scheduled to perform. You have 30 hours of community service to accomplish, so... What's the deal? What are you planning? What are you doing?
He has a few songs planned.
Okay.
That's about it. But, I mean, who are we talking with?
Anyone you want, really. Who are you trying to scam for money on behalf of the city?
Oh, I was doing community service, John. I'm not trying to scam anybody.
Well, you know, you're doing it in behalf of the city. You're providing a show, which is a scam. Let's be real. Entertainment's a scam industry.
Aurora is happy to be in the limelight regardless of the audience. She is always trying to seek the limelight. She's always been trying to be known, John.
True.
This is just one more opportunity for someone to remember her name and face before she inevitably croaks in X months.
True. They got a hospital bed waiting for you. Oh, fuck.
Are there any children in the audience, Sean?
Oh, for sure. Some of the children are a lot sadder than the other ones who still have parents. But, you know.
Little one, why are you so sad? Why the face of longness?
This person is trying not to cry. They're maybe like 6 years old. Wearing a suit that they were told to put on.
Come up on stage, little one, tell your tale.
You're gonna make a sad child tell their tale to the audience?
Yeah, I am. Give him a microphone and the spotlight.
Okay, it's a little boy. The music stops for a brief moment in this little amphitheater you're in.
It's fine. I've got you.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jimmy. My dad died.
Jimmy, what happened?
He starts to cry. He went to go fight the bad guys.
What
He
bad
got
guys?
killed by a tidal wave or a squid or something.
Oh no, honey. You know, that reminds me, a long time ago, I was a much younger girl. Much younger than you are now, which is several hundred years ago, darling. I'm old. So
Wow.
old. But that is not the point of this story. No. A long time ago, someone told me I could be somebody. I have been trying quite some time, child, to be that somebody. Do you think I could be that somebody?
I don't know.
Because I think you could be somebody. All it takes is someone telling you to do so, no? I can still hear. I hear her voice.
He can't hear the keyboard.
Now she calls me. The saying radio reminds me of my far away on drive down the road. Get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. And then she busts out into Tolstoyan Roads for about 3.5 minutes.
The child stands awkwardly by the piano that the audience can barely hear.
Child, you can too. Get through. These country roads. Sweet toast will take you home. To the place you belong. Toast, Virginia. John, you give me 15 minutes to improv. I'm 4 beers deep. This is about all I got. Aurora will have a very heart-to-heart moment in the spotlight. The spotlight she steals from the child with the microphone. The microphone is still held by the child. The child is still on stage. But Aurora gets the spotlight.
Give me a performance check. The crowd is either horrified or
I've got
awkwardly clapping.
I've got sheet music. Hang on. Performance?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm good at those. Fuck yeah. Excuse me, darling.
I want to retroactively give you disadvantage for the natural one, but instead it is a natural 25. Well, unnatural 25. You know, maybe the crowd is tone deaf and are high on victory. To the child, nothing will console them for years. Oh, this person will be scarred for life. However,
you need to know this. Because I did not know this when I was your age. You will never be immortal, darling. Just fucking let it go. And then I walk away.
Someone else takes the mic as you leave the stage, dashing a child's dreams of immortality. You have 30 hours. You spent 3 minutes singing a song.
She's gonna put on a reflective vest and pick up trash.
Okay.
This was horrible plan from start. Who let me behind the piano? I'm just going to pick up the garbage. Lights a cigarette and walks away.
One of the agents who managed to get you this gig was like, "What the fuck was that?" As you drop the mic and put on a reflective vest.
But I have done my job. I have inspired the youth. No, I will clean the gaba gaba.
You throw your own cigarette and then pick it up. See, I'm already
Look at me now. I am learning. Lights another cigarette.
She just shakes her head and walks away, having expected you to be a performer, not a garbage collector, which you quickly are becoming proficient at.
Fran, you okay, bud? I I see you dying over
He's dying. Brand, do we need to take a break before we move to you? Holy fuck, guys. I think Rumble Roar actually killed Brandon. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break.
D&D.
And when he comes... Well, look, I need a break, alright? It's not him, it's me. We'll be right back, everybody.
crushed it.
Guys, I want you to see Brandon's fucking expression and how red his face is. Holy fuck, Brandon. You're disgusting.
True.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Guys, we're a mess. We're doing
This
great.
is the episode, boys, where we're phoning it in. We're getting a new
We're not
rating.
phoning it in. We plugged in a piano,
We're phoning
John.
it out, okay?
Bran is dying in the background due to laughter that happened off camera.
Oh my god. Look, he's actually crying. Brandon, get up and blow your nose, man. Holy shit.
And make your reality.
Oh god.
Do it.
Can somebody clip this and just put it in the Discord of just Brandon fucking choking on his snot
Gotcha.
as he laughs so hard at something the stream will never hear? As CK wrestles children as well. His entire... Just start slamming the piano, dude. Fuck it.
I already unplugged it. It's gone. It's in the background.
okay.
You want to see it? It's back there. It's way back. See, it's gone. It's gone.
I see it. Okay, Sil. It's time, brother.
Yeah.
He's just gonna laugh to the end, and we're just gonna awkwardly sit here for an hour and 15 minutes, waiting for this session
I'm
to be
ready
over.
for that.
Some
Vlog episode.
courage.
Okay. So, my apologies. That was just really funny. So I would like to go down into the streets and look for the urchins. And I would like to build a academy of sorts.
CK, why is Agumon on now? Cutting through. What the fuck is going on?
Can't stop the children, John. They can't stop the children.
You could just put a black screen on. Just go to another frame in OBS. And just put a black screen on.
Here comes Banana Man. Banana Man is now blocking Agumon from casting
I'm
Pepper
crying.
Breath.
There.
I'm literally crying. But you can't see it. 'cause
What
I'm
the
moving
fuck
my-
is that? Hang on. What is that? Is that the Proud family?
Yes, sir.
Partner.
What?
I'm just gonna listen to Brad laughing for the next hour and a half.
Alright, we're putting it back on. Say goodbye to the Proud family. What the fuck?
Hi, John.
Hi. Eric, where are you at? What character? Are you ready to roll hit points, brother? We'll come back to Sil when Igor shows up. He's dying,
I
dude.
found there's been this cleric rolling around the reservist. Where did I find hit points? Abilities? Abilities. No? Feats?
Part of your level up.
Spells?
You'll hit it every level.
Oh, it's all in the level up bullshit? God damn it.
Yeah. You can roll 8d8 and then just add your con 8 times.
8d8, cool. So 8d8 plus 1, because Constitution?
Yeah, so 8 times.
80 these nuts.
Got him. 8d8 plus 8.
All the 8s. We ate it all up.
And then 9. For 47 plus 9 is your now hit point total. Great. Wow. Honestly, not too bad.
Good rolls.
Sweet.
Is that average?
Way above average.
That's pretty above
4
average.
is
Yeah.
just barely below average. Right? Oh, no, excuse me. 3 is just barely below average. 1 is just barely below, or is very below average, but the 8 cancels that out. The 3 and the 5.
it's well above. Yeah, that's
you're
actually
above.
really good.
Yeah, you done good, Chance.
Yeah, the
Pat you on
7
the back.
cancels
I
out.
always roll hit points very well.
I think
Nathan
you're
had,
1
like,
above
70 hit
average, unironically. Huh. Okay.
Oh, it's more
Hey,
than
Bran.
one.
I see your hand raised.
Anyways, Bran, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Good.
There's this
Hi,
cleric
Bran.
being promoted, but we'll put that on hold while Bran's here.
Are you back, Brandon?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan here to spend 30 hours of community service?
Oh. Gonna open up myself an urchin shop.
An urchin shop?
Yeah, the children orphanage and urchin.
Like an orphanage?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it. I mean, there is a fundraiser for an orphanage. I think Syl was actually crying in character as well, crying with laughter as she watched Aurora's song. Aurora's performance, Syl's dressed up in his nice suit as a charity man. She gets off the stage, had little Jimmy up there for the entire song, who just stood and watched the rendition of
West
Not Sweet Home.
Virginia.
West Tulsa, Virginia. And then dropped the mic, said, none of you are going, well, you're not going to live forever, and then
Jimmy
left.
Specifically, was not going to live forever. And then went to go pick up trash for 29 and a half more hours.
She fucking dipped, and that was the funniest shit in the world, Syl. That was worth such a show. How much are you going to donate to an orphanage that you'll have your name on?
Oh God. Oh, we're donating like 6,000.
6,000 gold. Okay. If a copper is $1, that's 600 grand, I believe.
Sure.
10 times 10, yeah. It's 6,000 times 100. 600,000, 500,000 schmeckles worth of actual gold is brought down upon these people. You immediately write a check and start telling people where to get your money. Please subtract 6,000 gold from your character sheet. Many well-to-do businessmen in the well-established of Tulst are surprised because you just dropped a small fortune on this project, and they all begin to bustle and hustle towards your direction. Oh, Mr. Chairman, what are you? Who do you represent, sir? You're wearing lovely attire.
Why, thank you. It's Gucci. No.
Oh, from the Ganucci gang?
True. No, we represent the tyrant.
You do? I thought he was running this whole thing. Is he just making secret donations?
No. This is from his company. The employees and stuff like that, they all chipped in.
I see. Well, you made a wonderful donation, sir. You look great. I love the chicken wings in the back, the raven feathers.
Thank you.
You're very stylish.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for that 2006 simple plan vibe.
Alright, where are you heading, Syl? Where's this going, man?
Nothing. I just, you want me to focus and, why not create a little gang of little robbers and information collectors?
Welcome to Syl's life.
Wait, you're looking to be an active participant and runner of the orphanage?
Yeah. I want to be able to gather information. They're going to steal for me. I give them food, a shelter,
This man is asking you this question. Is this your actual response?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to get kids to steal for you?
Yeah. They're already doing it. This is an untapped market. Untapped.
You're one messed up cookie, sir.
It's already happening. Why can't I get involved? Why can't I invest? in this now.
I thought this was your company's money.
You two could invest with me on making this happen.
This is a donation drive, not an investment.
Still
Why
starts a
can't it be
pyramid
both?
scheme.
I'm just saying, why can't it be both?
You should have bought us, like, a children's soccer team. Man, not a...
It is in the works, but we are in negotiations with the company. So hopefully we're gonna go national. We don't know yet, but it's gonna be huge. Gonna be huge.
He
Anyways,
doesn't know where to respond to this, so he leaves. It's just... What? And just goes away. The woman who is taking everyone's donations quickly... Still not... CK, man. What is going on your screen? Alright, I'll show it for the
Did you
chat.
block him?
Look at this,
Oh, it's
guys.
it's becoming more.
That really does say my homie is like a lag.
Oh,
There you
Goku
go.
does. Oh no, it was the fucking the fucking 5-head play. Please spam
It's-
your favorite dab emotes in chat.
Fuck you,
I-
CK.
I'm trying to create my own little, investment in the area.
You've already done that, Sil. You will donate money, but I need your community service now. You have 30 hours worth of community service to pull off. What are you gonna be doing for that time?
Can I walk around and let people see me?
That's not community service, unfortunately. But
It
I
is.
like it.
I have to look at them too.
Oh god, the spam's back.
Obviously, that is not a answer the tyrant is willing to accept on a 500-word report.
All right, I'll go work at an animal shelter.
You go to work at a animal rehabilitation center.
Yeah.
None of these animals are for adoption. So when you come up to what is essentially like a hippie druid grove of people who want wild shapes and totally aren't using this as their own private zoo, they'll happily take any hands they can get.
Or
Anyone
the-
who... They see your chicken wings and they're like, oh, you're in. Bringing you into the fold as if it's no big deal. You'll see all sorts of wonderful, beautiful animals. Great big pythons that wrap around and have deadly fangs. A goat which screams non-stop. A lion even, with a huge mane. No dogs, no hounds, no wolves like that. A lot of isolated predators. You will clean their shit and feed the animals. They will tell you not to try to pet any. But, you know. You have a metal hand. They don't run your life, no.
Sweet.
You don't want to interact with any of the animals?
No, I do. I want to touch him.
What animal do you want to touch?
Good question. Owlbear.
You look for an owlbear. I'm gonna roll dice. Oh, interested in the owlbear, are you? Yes, a strange animal. It's a bear. It swallows its food whole, doesn't chew, just bites into people and fucking eats them. It used to be considered a monster, but then the spirit beast showed up and, endangered them. This is the only one we've been able to capture. All of its eggs are infertile because it lays eggs rather than gives live birth. It's quite weird. And you will be taken to this rather large enclosure within the property outside of Tolst. There you will find an owl bear. Fully bare body, size of a actual life polar bear, with a giant mane of feathers and a avian-like beak. You see two diminutive wings that are far too small to hold up its body. Much like your own now. You can't help but feel the symbolism. This creature, locked in a cage when it should be out in the wild, living life to its fullest.
It's true. Can I get in the cage with it? Ooh, can I get close to it?
Yeah, you can hop the fence. No one's gonna stop you.
Sweet.
You wanna get mauled to death by an owlbear?
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Just getting mauled by an owlbear?
Yeah.
No? You walk into the enclosure. The owlbear perks its head up, imagining that it is going to be fed. But then it sees you, a stranger it doesn't know, wearing a suit, having feathers upon its back. And John will roll some attacks. Give me 1 second.
Can I get
Time to initiate.
surprise attack?
This isn't a place, this isn't a safari. You came in here to help clean and feed, and now you're jumping into the cage with a fucking predator. No, you don't get a fucking surprise attack. What? You're gonna get mauled by a bear. What's your AC?
Oh, God. Eight. No. I'm sorry. It is 14? That was 15.
It's 15. Alright, 1 will hit then. For 2d8 plus 5. I'm just gonna roll it. You get into the bear. The druids are like, what are you doing? No! Get out of the cage! It's already leaping upon you, slashing at you for 19 damage. Syl, what do you do? Alright, it'll make a wisdom saving throw as you hold monster it. It has +1 to the save. Your DC is 18. It will fail because your DC is 18. It freezes in place. It is paralyzed for up to 1 minute. In that time, as your energy shield flickers and then flares back into stasis, no longer being damaged. What are you doing? You're just petting it?
I'm petting it and I'm collecting feathers.
You start taking feathers from it.
Just grooming it.
The bard starts screaming and yelling at you. Get the fuck out! No!
I push myself, well, I also brought a snack, so I leave that on the ground for it.
Okay.
And then I go, bring myself up and get myself out.
When, after you have done so, the owlbear will go berserk in rage and just cause chaos. It runs into other enclosures, attacks other animals. The druids get involved. You walk out like the devil himself, having lit a match and a lighter, and will undoubtedly suffer several consequences for this. As we end this part of the session. I haven't checked my cameras. Is CK still fucking... Yeah, it's getting worse, isn't it?
Delightful.
Brother, I have been mauled, unironically.
Oh my god.
Okay, you all arrive 2 days or so later back in Tulst, or back in the Tyrant's Court.
30 hours of community service later.
Yes. Lei Stung, although we can't see you, God, that's distracting. See,
Yeah.
Lei Stung, although we can't see you, what was your ultimate take? And I'll just move the little picture up and down to mimic you talking.
Put up that black background blur so you can.
True.
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
Oh god.
Maybe we'll come back. Hey, there you go. That's better-ish.
Kind of.
You're also still muted.
I'm not gonna say anything about the tyrant. I'm gonna say that I just gained some new perspective on some things I didn't know before. Learned that people live very interesting lives. Everyone does. Everyone has connections. It's very interesting, and it connects me more to my community, I think.
Okay.
And now I want to see this flourish more though.
Would you give an ultimately positive reaction to your community service?
Yeah,
Okay.
I strongly agree on the checklist that they presenting.
Okay. Aurora, you're up next. You collected trash for 29 and a half hours.
Aurora will stand proudly with her 500-word essay and say the following. The littlest Timmy told me the most fondest tale of struggle and strife. And from that, music and harmony exerted from my lungs. And then I picked up trash for 29 and a half hours.
Iron accepts your report. And then looks to Syl, who's about to get kicked off the fucking team. Syl, you said you would help a animal rehabilitation center, and then you attacked an owlbear and caused over 2,000 gold worth of damages.
Yes. However, I made you this pillow, and I needed the feather to make you this pillow. So, it was worth it. I donated 6,000 gold to some little thieves guild, I don't know, orphanage thing. And, you know, you made a good profit. In your name. I feel like we're even. And to be honest,
Ethan.
it was a little funny.
The tyrant calculates. Do I keep letting this demon run around in my midst, causing chaos and damage to my city? Or do I value his 3 fireballs a day at 5th level against our enemies? He does that calculation. Syl, I need you to give me the most blatant check of charisma ever. A pure charisma check.
Just roll good, brother.
You get to add your 1d10 from your devil's own luck to this as well.
Okay, so...
CK, chill.
What's happening with CK?
Nothing.
And then...
oh, God. Hang on, that's worth moving the thing for. There we go.
He just has a portrait of himself up. It's fine.
True. You may add a 1d10 to that 13, buddy.
Stop making it nod. Quit it. No.
We're losing it, guys. This is fucking over. We're gonna have to... This is a session of clips. This is all going into the reel at the end of the campaign. We've been laughing for a solid 2 hours.
Yeah, but you know, John, who's not laughing? There's a dwarf that you see sitting in the room, just taking all of this in.
Yeah. Dwarf, come forward, please. Introduce yourself. The tyrant begs of you, not knowing your name.
Yeah. It's not a surprise you don't know my name. I'm not sure why I was picked to be here in the first place, but I'm here now. The name's Hadood, Bone Shaper. Yeah, I don't know why I gave up my artisan guild to come be part of this, but it looks like you all could use some structure and order, and I think that's why you brought me on, Tyrant. As I turn to Tyrant.
Tyrant, why did you get a new knock?
I didn't. I swear I didn't, he says.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have never met Tyrant before in my life. It's
That
great
was
to meet
what
you
a
for the first
knock
time,
would
by the
say.
way.
Hello.
Fuck you,
Did you
Aurora.
say your name was Hadood?
Yeah,
I welcome you to the court, Hadood.
thank you.
How the
Happy to
hell
be
did
here.
you get on this team? Who put you here? What shit list are you on? Who did you piss off? I'm so sorry, Hadood.
I honestly can't remember. Speaking of the guy that nobody can remember, I can't remember who put me on the team.
Great, Maury found you.
Yeah,
No.
it's unclear. Maury? I never met a Maury, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I'm here
Maury?
now.
Who's Maury?
Some more.
And we're going to make the best of this situation. You noticed this guy, ugly. And when he stood up, same height as when he was sitting. He's a short little guy. All right, I'll stand up and introduce myself. Huh. Exactly.
DK Trill.
It's so good.
That is your character. Just-
He's
Concerned.
into my character right here.
Making him not. CK, fucking stop, bro. I'm dying. Oh, God.
But it's great to be here. I'm glad to have been promoted out of the reservists and look forward to working with all of you. If you do any work, I mean, it seems like y'all didn't really do any work for community service, but okay.
So sorry. Tyrant says once more.
Community service. Do I need to go get my piano again?
Oh, yeah, I read the report. You're that one. Okay, I understand. Nice to meet you.
To one, he
Yeah, the one
says.
with the piano in the reports that was always singing. You're singing something raid team. I've heard the songs in the pubs that they sing down
Oh.
there.
Darling, first off, you don't have a fucking clue what you're joining here. Short story. You better not fucking heal. You better not fucking plan. You better not regrets.
I only have all of that. I'm so sorry.
Alright, well then welcome to the team. My name is Aurora as a paramour.
I'm gonna turn to Aurora real quick. Hey. We gotta talk about the whole not planning thing for a second when this is over.
But I have this whole scene set aside, darling. Like, do I have to edit this too? No? 2-force wall? Okay, I stop.
And to address Apollo Nick in the chat, failing upward. No, he's the only one doing anything competent. So, anyways, yeah, we'll have a new spin-off show. Come see me on Fridays on Apollo Nick's stream. John Dungeon Master will be hosting.
True. We'll still call it Blaze in the Dark because it won't change anything. I don't believe you, Apollo Nick. No. VOD watchers. I'm not gonna get into it. Alright, guys. You have this dwarf here named Dude. He's your dude, the Tyrant states.
A dude.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Thorazor, it's getting fucked by mushrooms and boars. They need help. The failure team, also known as the coming close to success team, they are gonna go kill Lychee Dan soon. I've already okayed it with just Meza. I'm sorry?
I said it is about time they do something.
Yep. if they succeed, their achievement will be equal to or greater than conquering Ugarest. Getting rid of Lychee Dan is going to be by far the most challenging thing I think any of the raid team, well, not the raid team, any of the teams in general have faced. So they need help, at least to cover the boar end, which is getting harassed. Alternatively, the angels from the Blazing Star completed some sort of ritual within Thorazor recently and have now fucked off to who knows where. Xenos Betrayal is now fully operational again. We finished repairs just recently. Actually on the 12th, I believe? Yes,
It
on the
is fully
12th.
operational? I did not know that thing was ever fully operational.
I mean, it's from Nevlators. Everything that comes out of there is innately damaged. He says, staring at you specifically.
Ha 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 ha, says Aurora.
Okay. Is Brandon just dead? Where? Okay, Brandon
Yes.
was blending in with the shadows.
We
too.
only have three people on this show, John. It's just you, me, and Nick.
No, I'm good.
And
No,
Tim Murray,
me,
usually.
Nick, and other Nick.
CK would join
yeah,
us
Nick and
if he
Timmer.
could. Okay.
So
It's all good.
So you're just another
I got entry.
a rehash of the old dude. So wasn't here.
Excuse me, what? A rehash?
Shh, shh, shh. Men are talking. Okay, thank you.
Oh. Taco
We're
Pago.
going to figure out the leader soon, so I'm gonna need you to just chill. Okay, thank you. Thank you. John,
Yes, Brandon?
I would like to do a very intimidating look upon him.
You're already intimidating, but it's undercut by the fact that the tyrant is thinking about immediately killing you. And just destroying your character. Wow, that is really intimidating. If only it wasn't undercut by the fact that you automatically fail. Fuck off.
I'm bolstered by Tyrant's presence.
Indeed. No one can be intimidated. That is quite scary, though. Maybe in the future try to describe it a little better than an intimidating look.
Fine.
Okay.
We'll do some team building exercises. It's okay.
A dude. My dude.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to this team? What is your specialty? The tyrant asks, legitimately, not knowing who you are.
I'm an order domain cleric. I set down my stone cutting tools from my guild to be part of the reservists and have apparently risen through enough ranks to be here today. Failed into the ranks? I'm not sure. It's very unclear.
You definitely
But,
pissed somebody off, for sure, and I don't know who that is.
Yeah. But my spells and my mace are going to hopefully keep this team alive. From what I've read is no one's doing any healing around here. They just march into combat with no healer. Like, I don't understand.
As is tradition.
It is a tradition of theirs to die. Quite
Okay.
easily.
That's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe I will be the glue that pulls the team together rather than the extruding force that Nathan was to push the team through anything that they had to get through. I guess I'm not sure. Reports are kind of unclear on how
Who's
they ever
Nathan?
made it through anything. Oh, yeah. Let's retcon that. Through the 4 people on the raid team that have ever been on the raid team, it's unclear how they got through anything.
Agreed.
Was Maury.
I walk up
Good one.
to you and I extend my big giant hand and you howl. It's like, welcome aboard.
I grab your thumb. Nice to be here. What's your name?
I'm like stung. Me and Igor are some of the oldest members of the raid team. Glad to have
And
you on
that's
board.
Sentry. Who's a good boy?
I Sentry.
Sentry's great.
Yeah, great to be here. Great to be a part of you. great to
Yeah,
meet you.
I heard they're
And
paying
I don't know if I was ever
dogs.
supposed to meet you, but I hope you don't think I'm friends with Schmitty, because I'm definitely not.
This guy.
That's not what I hear.
Igor breaks his chains and begins to run towards you to strangle you.
Who said Schmitty?
Just like slowly step aside.
Yeah.
I step
Bam,
under the
Like,
table.
becomes the
I
thing.
step under the table to go to the other side of
has
the table.
been summoned.
Good.
It'll be great. It's great to meet you,
Okay.
everybody.
I tap on him. I go, "You can do it, buddy."
The tyrant claps his hands. Ray team, focus up. Belly of the beast time. We're ignoring the situation in Qualifor for now. There's nothing we can do. You want to kill shit? You want to fight stuff? Thorazor is the place to be. That's where the party's happening.
So just for clarification, we are once again cleaning up after the failure team? No?
You are providing aid to our allies in Thorazor, yes.
He said yes. Everyone heard yes? No?
Alright.
Yes or
What's
no,
the current... do we have status on its current situation? Like, anything updated? Or
It has been a war of attrition for nearly 6 months now. It started in winter. The fighting spread through winter. Currently, Thorazor looks... You guys are going to go look at the map of Thorazor, which has been drawn heavily on by the political team.
How's the best way to get to Thorazor? Never been.
We're going to fly you there.
Oh, good.
It's within flying
I
range.
talk about this witch.
We'll talk about other things after we talk about Thorazor. Ignore the left side of the map, he states. That is the leech map. The failure team is dealing with that right now. Focus
Yeah, okay,
in
so
on the
we
right
should pay
side.
attention to that in 6 months? No?
Yes,
Sorry. I will let you tell the story.
please do. Alright. Thorazor is split up into 3 fronts at the moment. There is one. We're going to start at the south as soon as John gets the camera there. Boom! Yavator. Also known as Yavator, or Fort Yavator. Castle? I don't remember. Castle Yavator is currently the least pressed front. They are standing by for the most part. Boars are keeping them pressed in. It is the most direct way into the south of Thorazor. Moving forward to the right of that is Lorstor, also known as Lorchester, also known as Worcestershire. Whatever you want to call it, we don't really care. It's not ours. Lorchestershire. They were the ones who have been fighting the most due to the fact that Destry is right there. To the very end, there is a giant mushroom, where there is also a bridge which seems to have been crudely drawn on this map for some reason. Mushroom Spellcasters AA. Who wrote this? Delete. That's not correct. This great big mushroom is catapulting several spore mines several dozen miles towards Lorstor in an attempt to dislodge their position. They have held mostly due to the fact that airships and interceptors are getting in the way of them, shooting them down before they land, turning the grassland and forest in here to a giant mushroom field. Boars eat the mushrooms, the boars mutate, and then they attack in waves. Currently, this is where Thorazor's main defensive forces are fighting. Trench to trench. Forest to forest. Not the funnest, they are now applying chemical weapons as well as flamethrowers. Moving beyond and north to the Twisting Peaks, where our map sort of ends and no one really cares about, to be honest, because it's just fucking forest. There is Hindsight the Ruin. Oh, big yawn. Woo. Hindsight the Ruin was where the ritual seemed to have occurred with the angels. We have not had anyone have a chance to investigate it. That is probably more pressing than the boars, which seem to be a static threat at the moment. Then there is Castle Hardpass, which if it falls, The enemy will have a direct line to the city of Thorazor up here, where shit will be truly fucked, as the rest of
Igor
the
points to
country.
the map. That's the first place we go.
Where?
The place where if it falls, they lose. We go there first. Jump straight to the end.
Okay. It's currently...
And isn't that what we did in the Isles of Flavor? No?
I say do that, yeah.
Bran, what kind of rice cakes you eating, bro?
Oh, they're just the simple cinnamon ones.
Nice. Sorry, John, carry on.
Okay. Once you're there, you will act as a mobile strike unit. Norm Thulon and his crew, well, the army, is currently protecting a primal elemental which is under assault by leech monsters. They've currently held and have been holding for some time. Don't worry about them. Focus on the mushrooms, focus on the boars, or investigate the angels. Make yourselves useful. Don't come back without an accomplishment.
I have a question, Sir Tyrant.
Weishtag.
Do we know if we can cut down these shrooms to prevent further spreading, or?
There is a dryad currently working with... She eloped with fucking Falsmalek when she was our political hostage and forgot to mention that fact.
Oh, good for beaches.
Yes. She is currently doing the most aid in terms of the mushroom research. To our understanding, cutting does nothing. They spread through the air, land, grow rapidly, drain the environment of resources and nutrients, and then wash, rinse, repeat.
What happens if we flood the area? Can
don't
mushrooms
know.
live in flood?
I've never flooded them, so...
I mean...
They seem resistant to drowning. Maybe they go dormant. Maybe they just don't grow.
Anything updates with her studies you would have known and would have told us now? Or
Unlike Alkazen and Vidryad Moru, who, again, Vidryad eloped and has sort of left and gone to the fold of Falsmalek's loving arms, apparently. It seems she is conducting actual research where Moru is satisfied with her results. It's a danger, but it can be outmatched by burning the land.
So I can't just put it on fire?
Assumedly you could. However long your fire lasts, though, is another question entirely. I believe Beaches is actually attempting to make a fungicide, though. A chemical or a virus or a bacteria that will destroy these mushrooms infinitum.
Do flamethrowers exist yet?
They do, yes.
Okay, I'm just why don't we have like a squad of troopers with protective, sufficient ventilation gear and
Because
flamethrowers?
Sorcerers are wimps, darling, and they die very quickly.
We don't need them to be sorcerers. They're flamethrowers. We can manufacture them.
Flamethrowers are sorcerers, darling.
It is a matter of resources and a limitation of manpower.
Okay.
We don't use flamethrowers because it is against the Cantillari Convention. Thorazor, though, is a different beast altogether, who actively use all kinds of weapons and flip off Cantillar. So, shrugs.
So, if we were there, we could probably acquire flamethrowers there and potentially,
I seriously doubt they're gonna just give you a flamethrower.
Should we bring our own, since we have them here?
You seem to have just misheard me when I told you we do not use or have flamethrowers.
Oh, I thought we said not use. I didn't hear them not have. My apologies.
Okay. It's the implication. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Anyway. Are you good? Do you need more details from me? Can I put you on Xenov's betrayal so that you can go get stuff done?
Anything specific about the angels that we know in terms of weaknesses and combative abilities? Just in case we may have to run into one during looking into the rooms.
The angels run in squads of 8 for the most part, and are supported by paladins, at least 20. There are 2 wings of angels, like combat wings. These 8, and then their bodyguards, paladins riding Pegasi. Fresnoth, if you remember her, seems to have been ascended in some strange rip-off, or ritual, or other thing. She runs with a crew of 4, I am told, and she jumps between the wings. What they are currently doing is a question because they have not been spotted in over a week. The Herald, if you remember her, is also missing in action. She hasn't been seen since the beginning of winter. And we are quite concerned about what she is concocting. We don't necessarily need you for the boars. If you really wish to be useful, you will hunt down these angels and not fucking die to their numbers.
Yeah. I'm thinking if they're doing anything and it's at any ritual site underground or non-detectable on the surface, we should definitely explore where they have maybe have their experience or any research or information. I think reading the ruins would be our best course of action.
He nods.
Okay.
Are you all in agreement? Where did Dahoud go?
The who?
Oh, fuck.
In Roll20 chat, he said he had to take a call.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
My dude is on board.
I was under the table the whole time.
Okay. Hiding from Igor, right?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm ready to roll out.
Did you hear any of the debriefing, Dahoud?
A little bit in the VOD.
Okay. He slaps you on the back. You agree.
Yeah. I'll finish my character sheet, and if I have any questions, I'll reach out to you, John. Yeah.
Perfect. Any further things? Warlocks, are you ready for combat?
Never, darling. Let's go.
Well, here's a little bit of... I can't believe I'm saying this. Jerome pulls himself out of the throne. The back seat of this chair that this tyrant is sitting on. Just pulls himself free of the upholstery as if he's giving birth to himself. It is a nightmare thing. Tyrant fucking leaps forward. The bodyguard raises a weapon to bring it down on his head. The tyrant lifts up. Jerome catches it with them. They share a brief hand moment, looking at each other. It's awkward. There's some sexual tension going on, only with Jerome. The tyrant gives out this disgusting noise, waves his hand away, and Jerome finishes birthing himself from the chair. Wipes himself off. There's a little bit of sweat, some fluid coming off him. You called!
Hello,
What's going on? The tyrant backhands him. He falls. Oh! Harder! The tyrant groans in anger. Just talk to your children. Fuck, man. He said I couldn't unnerve him. Today I prove him wrong. Come here, darling. See me a kiss. I'm so glad you're out of quarantine.
Oh, hello, Jerome.
How the fuck did you beat me in every game of tic-tac-toe?
I'm also baffled. It's a quite easy game, darling. You just got to go not center to start.
Fuck. Every time. Is it just going for... Never mind. What's going on? You guys are going hunting for vermin? Or the more divine?
Speaking of divine, Jerome, guess what?
What?
The doctor cleared it. We're good to go.
Oh, yes. I don't know what that means. I'm missing something.
I guess we'll peck at each other later.
Oh, understood. What's the deal? Someone talk to me. Lichtang! Sentry! Come here, boy. His little nails, starting from the middle indention of his fingers, come towards Sentry. Sentry immediately begins to back away. Shine away.
Yeah, I'm gonna push Jerome's hand. I'm gonna grab his wrist and be like,
You hold my hand.
I don't know why Tyrant has called you here, but I assume you have some information for us about Thorzor and or the Angel.
Thorzor, I don't care shit about. He does the little hand rotates in between your fingers to break your grapple. This man's a slippery foe. He ignores your dog, looks coolly left and right, gives a knowing nod to Aurora. If you drink the blood of an angel, guess what you'll do?
Become an
Angel
angel?
blood in your stomach?
No! It'll infuse your flesh and bones. You'll rejuvenate.
Go on.
Like,
It's
like
a stopgap, but you can essentially, if you kidnap an angel and constantly get blood transfusions from them, in theory, you could live forever, or as long as that angel would normally.
Be vampires, no?
Yeah, or a leech.
Do you turn into a foul one if you drink angel's blood?
No, you might burn up a little inside.
Okay. Noted. Thank you, Jerome.
In my culture, that's an aphrodisiac.
It's true. Honestly, I'm tempted to just bite into Syl right now, but he's some weird half-breed. Oh. It's delicious if you've got the right taste. Alright, I'm just gonna let that one simmer.
I'm horrified.
You should be.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, I'm ready to unbirth myself now. I'll be seeing you later. He begins to head back to the chair he came out of.
Aurora will turn to her dude and say, if you think this is unusual, you have joined the wrong team, dog.
Oh, that's fine. I assume there's like some exposure therapy here that's happening.
I mean, there could be some exposure therapy.
You need therapy? Syl! Brings the juice.
Yeah.
Don't drink anything he gives you.
Do it.
I wasn't planning on it.
Here.
Thank you, though, for the reassurance and the vote of confidence.
Jerome begins to go into the seat of this chair. Like, it is a simple chair. There's no great big back. And there's only 4 legs. It has no cover below. But he just goes in like a weird contortionist.
Like a reverse Danny DeVito from that one episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, basically.
Trash man, I'm here to take your garbage.
Oh, God. Jerome departs. Tyrant looks a little odd. Just... Okay.
Darling, you know Jerome means well.
No.
He
I don't
means
think he
something.
does. I think he is
well-
planning my death as we speak.
Yeah.
Are you?
What?
Huh? What? I'm just fucking kidding. Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
plenty of people are planning your death, but is he actually a person? Like,
Wait, what
or
is that?
some demon brood spawn?
Oh,
Something? I'm not
Jerome.
sure. Yeah, Jerome.
He's more than just that.
Oh, Jerome? Darling, he is so great. You will get to know him soon.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
Oh.
Ignore them.
Yeah. It
Whatever
sounds
they
like-
say about an anthill,
He
just
has
don't
the thing
believe them.
What he does with his beak.
Do
Understood.
you want to live forever?
No, I will live my life to the fullest as I can, but not forever. It's weird.
I mean, we can end that now if you're really interested.
No,
No?
I mean, if we're this prepared going into battle, like it will probably will. So make
Oh,
it
darling,
timely demise
prepared
there.
going into battle. Have you not
read
read
the
the reports?
we don't. However,
Well, what is there to read in a report?
Oh, fuck. Can you
Of
not
the
read
raid
either?
team.
Lay
I
down.
can read.
Teach him.
I can
Alright.
read. There's just not much.
All right,
to read.
I feel like you guys are gonna get along great. Get on your airship before the end of the day.
we have the
Yeah,
stuff
alright.
to make sure that we don't get a little mushroomed out.
You want
Mushroom,
PPE, personal protective equipment?
Yeah.
It's almost like you could have set us up with that the first time.
I didn't even know where you were going the first time.
We're gonna need a full bodysuit with interchangeable masks.
I don't think
Okay.
we're going to be going there. We're going to be more spelunking. We're going to need climbing gear.
We can have it all.
Create a
I
list.
guess so.
Get it approved by York in the armory.
Can do.
You have, he looks at his watch, 14 hours, it looks like. Wow, we had this early meeting, or this meeting early. Oof. Alright, I've got things to do. Have fun. Treat your friend nicely. You're not getting another one if he dies under mysterious circumstances.
The Mao JK on this.
Yes. The tyrant stands up, drags the chair out, and says, Jerome, if you're still in here, I'm gonna fucking kill you. There's a faint cry of hoo-hoo as the door closes behind. I think this is where we should call it, so that Devin can come in here and plan. I know it's a little early, but one of these days we're gonna go a little late and catch you guys up. Speaking of catching up, you guys are now caught up with the Discovery team. Congratulations.
What?
You're on the right track. We just need the failure team now to miss a session, and then everything's back in the same session order. It's going to be great.
All right, for timeline.
True. Good job, fellas. And great fucking roleplay. You know what? Everyone go ahead and take 600 experience for roleplay.
Oh,
Let's go.
God.
Wow. Alright. Guys, this has been us. Does anyone have any shout-outs they want to make? Any cool things they plan on doing, Rumble Roar?
Yeah. I got
Yeah, let's hear
Go
it,
on,
Brendan.
Fran.
a shout out to my homeboy Satan.
Thank you.
Face.
What's up, bro?
I got nothing. That was pretty good. Also,
got-
I do
I'm seeing-
stuff on Twitch every once in a while.
Hell
Twitch.tv/RumbleRoar 717
Not 707. Got it.
707.
I'm sorry.
Blades in the Dark might be going again on Friday, so Apollo Nick's stream. That is a lot of fucking fun. So see us there. It's the
Hell
one
yeah.
shot that's now had 7 episodes.
I'm going to start. I've been
A
starting
limited
streaming
series.
at like late at night playing Halo Free for All. So if you want to sit around and
Fuck yeah.
relive like 2006 all over again,
But
but
you
in
just yelling at
2020.
British people?
No, I'm just playing Halo.
Wait, you said
And-
Halo 3 free-for-all?
No, I'm Halo. No, it's infinite free for all.
Oh.
But
Now
You
I'm
know.
sad.
we'll do some other Halo some other night.
DK, can you pull up your actually face for a brief moment?
The
All
good
right.
news is, John, I've decided that I'm going to create my own D&D session. It's
Hey!
gonna be- yeah,
No
it's
way.
gonna be D&D, but it's gonna be you're gonna pick your character, but it's for a comedy show.
You're kidding me. Hell
No.
yeah.
So basically, you're comedians, and you know it's kind of like Seinfeld meets Frasier. You know,
Whose bard is it anyway? CK, I forgot why I was actually you. I love you. Thank you for putting that up.
Aw.
but yeah. So I'm in the work. So it's in the works. I'm really excited about it.
Hell yeah, brother. If you need any help, please reach out to any one of us.
Love to participate. That sounds awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, this has been us. Thank you all so much for sticking with us through whatever this was.
Mostly
And as
Tamer.
always, yes, also Tamer. Thank you, Tamer.
Yes.
Uh,
This was
Thanks, Sam.
definitely an
Guys.
episode well needed.
Fat
Treat people
Spaniard
nice.
Daddy bones.
you don't know when you'll lose them. Have a good night.